All right, let us see here. All right, welcome back to the live stream, day 37. There has been some changes over the last week. Been very busy with just being a husband, father of a 10-month-old, and continuing to. I had finals week with my two of my last six classes, so I have total of four more classes. Classes coming up is actually an introduction to information systems and an introduction to information technology, as well as a technical communication class. So excited to finish out my remaining electives. Like I said, four more classes for my bachelor's degree, interdisciplinary studies. I am completely new to tech and have been working with freecodecamp.org for learning HTML. I have a pretty good grasp of HTML and starting to jump into some CSS. And currently, I have applied and signed up for Tech Elevators boot camp, which I'd be doing the part-time one, which is about 7 or 8 months. So a longer boot camp, which would fit my life with pretty much being able to take care of my family and be able to give full attention and have really plenty of time to dedicate. 14 weeks just seemed a little bit tight for me. So I've signed up for that, hoping that I can get funding for that. In the meantime, I have taken a little bit of a switch from continuing on with the curriculum at freecodecamp.org. I'm hoping and praying for the funding to come in for the boot camp that's going to be coming up. But I have begun to, I've set a new goal, which is to achieve my Security Plus certification by the end of this year. So that's the end of 2025. So I'll have classes until December 12th. I'm going to be studying and prepping for it the whole time, and then I'll pretty much full-time prep for that up into the new year with that goal of taking my first and passing, first and only, hopefully, exam for the Security Plus. As I've started to learn more about tech, coming from no experience, I've been just gauging my own interest and know that there's an opportunity here to really see if it fits more of my interest and something that I could be passionate about. I've been enjoying it, very technical, lots of networking, lots of things I didn't know I needed. So just like anything else, so I'm going to explore that and just kind of prepare. If I don't get funding for the boot camps that are coming up, we won't be able to afford to take the boot camp. Therefore, the process, I'll still continue with freecodecamp.org and pretty much begin full time after my bachelor's degree of starting to code, 7, 8 hours a day, hopefully, to continue to learn. Freecodecamp.org. It's been really great. I don't have any affiliation with them. Check it out if you're starting your journey. What we're looking at here now is Try Hack Me. My goal is to really explore in this meantime, between now and March, my interest in security, cybersecurity. So I have begun using Professor Messer's videos. I won't be playing those. I'll be doing those on my own time as I prepare. I purchased the Cybex book with practice exams, so I'll be reading those as well. Reading those as well as I go through the process. I want to really take my time here and know that I have about 2 months before taking the test, with that goal of finishing it this year. I'm also The goal will essentially be to pass the Security Plus, and I want to jump right into achieving the Network Plus, knowing just how much really technical growth I really need. So that's the goal, and we'll see where it goes. So this is Try Hack Me, where essentially I'm doing the pre-security track right now, learning lots of different things. We're getting ready to talk about packets of data and whatever frames are. So that's the journey. If I do not if I don't get the funding for the boot camps, the goal essentially will be to get those two, get the Security Plus, get the Network Plus, and then I'll probably try to get some type of certificate, but I will It might be more effective, which I've heard is probably build three. I'm going to learn Python through freecodecamp.org and build three different types of security tools for like a personal portfolio. So that's the plan. And we'll kind of see, as long as that, if this is my interest. If not, then I will just completely commit to the web development. But I'm going to want to have the some familiarity with the languages anyway, because just even if I went into security, because there's just different levels and different things you can do, and having coding background is really helpful. So we'll see. It's a journey. There's lots of different positions and things you could do. So cybersecurity, I'm really investigating and pushing hard on that right now before potential boot camp. And I think getting these things under my belt could be a really good foundation for potentially finishing web development and going into web development, or going into a little bit more qualified security role. So let's jump right into it and see how this is going for today. Let's see. All right. Packets and frames are small pieces of data when forming together, making a larger piece of information or message. However, they are two different things in the OSI model. I just learned about the OSI model, 7 different layers. A packet is a piece of data from layer 3. I'll go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and YouTube. Get some background music going.
You're listening to Brain FM. We mix neuroscience
and get it going with the sound. If you don't know or have any questions, if you're ever streaming yourself and you don't know how to, some of this stuff is tricky, but you'll get it. And it's a journey there too. And if you really want to do it, you will do it, and you can do it. If I can do this, you can do it. There's some things you got to learn, but you just commit to it and make it happen. So that could be a little bit loud, but I'm going to jump right into this and read, and this just follow the journey with me. Encouragement and just following kind of these updates will be part of like the story, and following my journey for to landing a job in tech in 365 days. So whether that's a commitment or accepting an offer from a company, whatever that may be, by God's grace, we expect to expand our family from 1 child to 2 in that meantime. So my goal is to secure a position from September 10th, 2025 to September 10th or September 11th September 11th of 2025 to September 11th of 2026. So that's the goal, is to land my first position in IT, and preferably at the as either a web developer or a security analyst. That's the goal. So we shall see. I'm going to dive right into it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, follow the journey. Pray for me. Please, any insights or any suggestions, please leave in the comments. I'd like to connect with you if you're trying to break into IT as well. Let's do this. All right, let's see. We just read that information, learning about these frames and packets. First set of questions. So let's see. What is the name for a piece of data when it does have IP address information? When it does have it, packet. What is the name for a piece of data when it does not have IP addressing? So I would assume it's a frame because a frame adds information giving it the IP address, right? Maybe, or when it's yeah, something like that when it's stripped away from it. All right, TCP IP, the three-way handshake. No idea what that means, but we're gonna figure it out. Transmission control protocol. I didn't know what that means, or at least I've heard of it. Copy that. So this is all inside of that. Let's see, definitions. Let's go ahead and I'm okay with that. All right. Yep. Internet network interface. All right, here we go. Another set of questions. That was a lot of information. What is the header in a TCP transmission control? Right. Let's make sure we're not missing anything. Like second guessing myself here. The transmission control protocol. All right. What is the header in a transmission control protocol packet that ensures the integrity of data? I believe it's called checksum. Doesn't need to be like that, but checksum. That's correct. Provide the order of a normal three-way handshake with each separated by a comma. Synchronize, acknowledge, right? Hey, we got it. All right. I think that is a pretty good initial. I know I have kind of been haven't streamed for a little bit. Been very busy with finals week. Had a few papers that were due. Significant math class that I had to finish. A pretty big exam. Multiple quizzes and exams. So had the last week off of classes and took a little bit and took the week off from streaming as well, and really been studying each and every day and night cybersecurity, and thinking that right now I'm gearing my interest towards that. If I do get funding from the state or a scholarship that I applied for, if that happens, I will do the boot camp. That'll be like a no-brainer. It'll be a lot of work, but it'll be worth it. And that's why I'm going so hard to get these certifications now, so that I'll be well prepared by the time the end of the year. So just adding these on, the certifications, is part of the goal, and just hoping and trusting that I will get the funding for the boot camp. So in the meantime, hey, if you're interested in your own journey, leave a message, comment. I'd love to connect with you. Give me your feedback. I have a lot to learn, and very open to just hearing what other people are doing, what they're thinking, what the effects of they believe were AI. I've been kind of paying attention to AI. It's very interesting. I do think that the future is going to be human plus AI. We're kind of there now, and so AI safety and things like that also interest me, from the kind of the programming side of things, and also cybersecurity. So again, thanks for subscribing. I think there's 6 people. So I have another channel with a little over 3,000 for it's Always Reforming Ministries. So that's another one that it's been very, very fun, but I haven't posted on that one since we had since the birth of our child, and there's lots of people can understand that now. But so again, thanks for subscribing. Share this, like it, follow the journey, share it with someone else who may be interested. That it's not one of those, hey, I just finished Security Plus in 4 days. It's not like that. This is a journey. We can walk on this journey together. I'd be interested in seeing others. Now is the time to get into IT. It's not going to be in the future. It's not a bad time to get in now. This is the moment to get in. So let me know if you're interested in taking the same journey or have your journey of your own. Again, God bless you. Take care, and make sure you tell